Hello there, it's been a long time, hasn't it? Sorry about that, by the way. If you watched my most recent vlog around Christmas time, you know that I recently ended up about to buy a house. And since then, I have bought said house. And I've moved into said house, which has been the reason that a lot of my time has been taken up. And of course, just general 9-to-5 work life. So I think it's been enough time by now, and I think I'd like to show you guys what I've been up to. Have a look. Oh, brilliant. Everyone loves the hot press. Hot press tour. Hot press tour. Hot press. That's a tour. Thanks, Martin. There we go. That's the tour. Hot press tour. What? Hot press tour, hot press tour. There's a ladder in it now. It's a hot press tour. as you saw, some of the games have now been moved into the bookshelf, but I just got home with some new goodies. We have ourselves a Gen 1 Sega Mega Drive with Taz, a Gen 2 Sega Mega Drive with... oh, what the hell that is. No idea. But something that I never thought I would own. We have a Sega Saturn. Now, it apparently doesn't work, but it might not be too difficult to fix, and it looks like it's in really good nick. I got all three of these as a bundle from someone on Facebook Marketplace, and quite honestly, like, a bit of a steal of a price. So very happy with that. I now have one of these. Hello. I now have a Sega Saturn, which I never thought I would own, and then I've got a Gen 1 Sega, which I don't need, but it's cool. And then, yeah, a backup Mega Drive too. So, very happy with that. One day goes by, and this is now the state of my house again. Just a multitude of things, a TV up there while I experiment with some HDMI stuff. Nothing but fucking work in this place, isn't that right, Sybil? Right.
And he generally just has the toughest life out of pretty much every kid in South Park. So it didn't really surprise me when they had him get hooked on drugs in this episode. Granted, the drugs are cat pee, and I really have a hard time watching this episode because it really grosses me out. But I actually think this development tracks really well with Kenny's evolution. He has a hard life and he turns to escapism. That escapism also plays into Kenny's girl obsession, because when he cheeses, he hallucinates this woman that he's very attracted to. Kenny also, as we've established, likely feels less of a risk with these kinds of decisions because of his immortality, so this all tracks. I will say, it was nice to see his friends actually be concerned for Kenny's well-being in this one, which is obviously something that comes and goes depending on the storyline. This marked a bit of what I felt was a transitional period for Kenny. Over season 13 and 14, he only gets a couple of episodes that focus on him specifically, mostly focusing on his interest in girls and the fact that he's poor. In season 13's The Ring, he starts dating Tammy Warner, and while the boys try to warn Kenny...
Sure, it's just my dog enjoying the sun. Look at her. She knows I'm talking about her. I feel like she had somewhere comfy to lie. Like a bed. That I went out and put out there specifically for her to sunbathe in. Instead she took her seat right there. Weirdo. Okay, it's all hooked up. This is my first time testing this NES to see if it works. Apparently it powers on, so let's see. I've got it plugged in using the cables I used to use to record my Dazzle back in the day for old Xbox 360 gameplay. So the white and red into one, and then the yellow into the other. Going into my Elgato, the original Elgato, so they should record just fine. Then HDMI out to the TV. And this is set up, and this is plugged in. Let's see if it works. Red blinking light. Interesting. Okay, a quick Google search. Apparently, it might be the game. To be fair, I've never actually put an NES cart in one of these before, so I might even have this in the wrong way. And I got this from CEX, I think. So, collectors, look away. Anyway, I totally didn't just blow another cartridge like you're not supposed to, but it's for science. The science of, does this thing work? Damn it. Okay, well, ow, that's sore. That's progress. It's on the Elgato, but not on the TV. How can I amend this? So I can't figure it out. It is working. I got Mario to start playing. If I press some buttons here, you'll see he moves. I don't know. I think it's to do with this, the compatibility, because that's usually what the issue is, but I think normally you would see something on the screen and then eventually, like, something would happen here. I'm not too sure. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I might need, like, an HDMI up scaler, but I don't really want that. But in the meantime, let's see how much Mario I can get through while delayed, because the Elgato, when you're playing it on the recorder, is incredibly delayed. So let's see how far I can get. I'm playing Mario, I'm jumping over pipes, never mind. I got over one pipe. There we go, I'm probably gonna, take a hit there. Okay, very good. Alright, let's try running. Keep going. Yeah, damn it. Very hard to play delayed. Test number 2, GameCube. It also doesn't work, but it does show up here. So maybe it's just the TV. Maybe it's just too big, too HD, too 4K to be able to play the retro stuff out of the box. I can't just connect it up like I used to on that screen, which is a damn shame because that's an HD TV. I don't fucking understand. It's right there. I can see it. If I press the A button, oh, nothing. If I press down, it goes to my memory card. Alright, well, this just goes to show you what my controller is like when I'm trying to play Smash Bros. If I press down, there we go. Go to my memory card, you can see all my lovely game saves. So I don't fucking know why the retro stuff won't work. It should just work, right? Like it goes in there, gets fed in, it comes out as an HDMI signal, so the HDMI signal should just work. That's how it works in my brain. Unless something is wrong with the cable. I'm pretty sure this is the right way in. Because this is HDMI in, HDMI out. So HDMI out implies once that goes in, I'm gonna try a different cable. After many attempts, the NES is working. I got Yoshi to work. My 3-in-1 cart. This is the first time it's displayed. I can play Super Mario Bros, Super Mario, or is game select. So let's. Oh. None of the games are working. But this is progress. This at least means that the NES will work into the RetroTink, which then goes into the Elgato for recording. Everything is functional. The game just needs a little tweaking, a little bit of lovely try it again here. So I'm gonna eject it a bit, put it back in. Gray screen? Yes. So when it gets here, I'm pulling it out slightly. Like enough that it barely moves. Still gray. But that worked for Yoshi. And Yoshi was then playable. So I'm just trying to like pull it out a little bit without catching it on the edge like I did there. Hey! Okay, well, Nintendo World is a little bit messy. Oh, maybe that's normal. Mario, will you work? It does! Woo! We're playing some Mario! Is the music faster? Oh, but it's working. Yay! NES working. Official hardware. The music does sound fast though. Happy days. Now, if I reset it, can I play some Tetris? How well Tetris gonna work? I haven't played Tetris on this before. This isn't the right music. How do I get... Doodle-doo-doo-doo. I know my phone won't do this justice, but look at this. You can see like how blurry this is, but with a new cable that I just got. Let's see which way is it in? That way in. Okay. Look at this! It looks actually HD. Again, this doesn't do it justice, but like you can see how sharp the pixels are from an official Sega. That is crazy to look at. You get one, maybe technically two parcels, and suddenly the living room is a fucking state again. Let's just go in and see what we got. Oh, look at this shit. Oh my god. Just shite everywhere. Plastic. But then again, you could also say this is a humble brag that I got a PS5. Shh. I just got it because I could. But anyway, yes. Look at the fucking state of the place. Ah. So, let me give you a little behind the scenes of what recording a video is like in this house. That's the game. Those screens aren't really necessary, but we got the big light on. The big light on. We got all the recording stuff set up over here, which is currently running. We got the webcam there, which you're currently on. Hello, there it is. This is for Frontiers DLC 2, which I'm way behind on. And then here's the setup. So the microphone is set up, plugged into the XLR, which is reached around here in position for me. Webcam pointing at me. Green screen is up just to, I don't know, be nicer than blinds because I don't have anything behind me at the minute. It's not really going to work for green screen because it's too, like, well, maybe the color's not so bad. I don't know. I don't really think there's much point because most of the background is the sofa, so, you know, not really seeing much of a point there. So everything functions. It's just a pain in the ass to set up because you have to swivel the mic around from here, which is where it sort of stays. The webcam has to be put on this every single time I want to use it, so I just unplug it, put it over there while I wait, and then this goes in another room. But in general, that's the setup. This is peak YouTube setup right here. Probably, I don't know, not really. This was a pain in the ass. Don't even know if you can see it properly at this angle. You can see what way I'm trying to hold it. So, I don't know. That's the setup. And with that, that brings us to today, where basically I just exist and get on with things in this house, and I've just been enjoying myself. You know, it's the first time I've moved out of my parents' house ever, so it's a brand new experience for me, and I've just been enjoying it. So that's why, like, towards the tail end of those footages that I was showing, those videos I was showing, that footage I was showing, the time between like different recordings got longer and longer apart, just because I wasn't recording as much, because I was kind of just happy with the way things were. I was just enjoying myself and existing. I was like holding off as well to like show off different things as they got finished, like the upstairs rooms, but at the minute they are just what they are. There is the smaller room, which is basically just all storage at the minute, and I will figure that out someday, maybe, I don't know. And then the other room is now my work from home office, as well as my laundry room. So yeah, there's not really much else to show there. And then the kitchen and living room have been done pretty much as I can, as per what I showed you. Of course, like a few minor things have changed here and there, like I'll throw up some footage here just in general of what's changed, but you know, you can see I've got a bit more plushies around. I've got like another wee bit of shelving. I've got the Chaos Emeralds displayed. I've got the plushies in the kitchen as well, just because I thought that would be nice to display all of them as a setup there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the place. It suits my needs. It does what I needed to do. I can have friends over whenever I want. I can record and stream whenever I want. And in saying that, now that I'm finally showing this place off, I will be streaming again, because I was holding off because I didn't want to show off, you know, the space on webcam before making this full official video. So whilst it'll slightly date this video a little bit, and it's like not really tied to the announcement of the house itself, I am going to be streaming again, and the first thing I'll be streaming is Sonic Superstars, which releases tomorrow, October 17th. So I'm going to be streaming that instead of making a Let's Play for it, because I did Mania and I did Origins, and I don't think I can do Superstars the same way I did with those games, where it was like record and release on the day of, and same with Frontiers, but I do want to play it. And I think, you know, for those classic Sonic games, it'll be better just to stream it, and it'll be uploaded here as a vlog, as a VOD, because if you didn't know, I've also basically given up on Twitch streaming. I'm now going to be YouTube streaming exclusively. So I'll be streaming to YouTube, I'll be keeping the VOD up, and that'll be my official playthrough for Sonic Superstars. And then finally, I can finally announce, I've been talking about it in my Discord, but if you're not in my Discord, then you won't know about it, and if you're not in my Discord, get in my Discord. I will be streaming a new Pokemon project, and this project, to save a grander explanation for later, this project is essentially going to be me completing a living dex for generations 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, and higher. You know, it just depends on what I can feel like doing, what I have time to do, because Pokemon recently announced that Pokemon Bank is going to be closing, maybe not on April 2024, but sometime soon after April 2024, I don't know. Either way, I'm going to be playing through at least the first 3 generations, at least in my opinion. That's what I want to do. I'm making a living dex for all 3 of them, and I know that's not a great, like, it's not super special of a project, but there's a bit more to it than that. I will be delving into the other games, such as Pokemon Stadium and Coliseum, and doing all the activities in there that I can do. And basically my idea is I want to stream the whole thing as like this grand Pokemon project, something that I'm kind of calling the Pokemon Master Challenge or Pokemon Master Quest. But if I call it Master Quest, there's an anime series called Master Quest, so I can't call it that. So Pokemon Master Challenge is basically what I'm calling it. And it's not really a challenge, it's just an excuse for me to play through the original games and do these things I never did as a kid. I want to do them now. So I'm going to be streaming that journey as well. I just have a few more things to figure out about that before I start it, but first of all, it'll be Pokemon, it'll be Sonic Superstars. But I hope you enjoyed this little tour around my lovely new home. I don't think I'll do anything similar to this for quite some time, because I don't need to. As far as I know, I don't plan on moving, because I hate moving. I hated moving here in the first place because it was just such a hassle. There's a lot of footage I didn't show where Sybil was absolutely losing her mind because she didn't like the new home. She was unsettled. She's much better now. She's much happier. She's actually over there snoozing right now. We're doing fine. The two of us are doing great. But I think that's about it. So welcome to the new home. This is pretty much what you'll see going forward unless things change. Green screen will probably be up during actual recordings, but it won't be green screened out because the way my lighting is, it doesn't suit the actual green screen itself, but it'll just make it a bit less white and grey behind me, so I'll put the green screen up just for a bit of color. Also, and this is voiceover only because I forgot to record this in the actual recording section, there will still be uploads of videos from the old house, because obviously I've had a lot of footage that has been recorded over the years that I still have not edited, plenty of streams I wanted to edit into highlight compilations, such as the Among Us and the Phasmophobia, is that? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you can expect those to come out at some point, so you might still see videos of the old house, but That's just old footage, and you'll enjoy it when you see it. But yeah, other than that, and those announcements for like, I'm going to be back to streaming eventually. Like, I'm not going to have a set stream schedule anymore about like the Sunday, every Sunday sort of thing, because that thing got very tiresome after a while. And then when I fell off, I could never get back on that horse. So we'll just ignore that. I will stream when I feel like it. I will upload when I feel like it. That's just sort of the mantra I've been living by at the minute, is do what I feel and just be happy with it. And I know that's not great for making content and getting viewership on content, but honestly, it feels so much better up here, so that whenever I do make a thing, I'm happy with it. And in case you're wondering, I have been recording more stuff. I have recorded the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I have recorded a video for Sonic Origins Plus. I have recorded Sonic Frontiers Update 1, 2, and 3. And I recorded videos for Pac-Man 99 and F-Zero 99. So I have been recording things. The recording part is easy. It's the editing and uploading that's the difficult part, because it just takes so much more time. But yeah. Oh, and we will be recording more DualShock soon. Me and Matthew are very eager to play Dokapon Kingdom on the channel. We'll probably finish Mario Sunshine. And I think we've got a couple of other ideas on here as well that we want to do. But yeah, more stuff is on the way. I am still working away on things. I haven't given up. Yes, production is going way slower than I would originally like it, but I've been doing YouTube for 16 years, so I think accepting that I'm just going to pull back a little bit is fine, and that's just the way things are for me at the minute. So yeah, I'm pretty happy, and I don't think I showed it off in this video. I don't think so at all. The Sega Saturn, I mentioned I got it, and I needed to test it. It actually works. I do have footage of it on my phone, so if I can throw it up, here it is. I'm showing off, or rather, the videos that I have on my phone are of me playing Sonic 3D Blast, and Sonic Jam, and Sonic R. And yeah, it looks great. The Saturn plays just fine. I didn't have to do anything to it, and I'm very happy about that. So that's another thing I can add to my collection. Yes, I don't need the Saturn for any of those games that I just described, but fuck it. And so with that, I think that's the last thing I have to mention. Everything else is fine. I'm doing fine. Sybil's doing fine. I'm enjoying the house, and I hope you guys enjoy what it helps me create. I know the background won't be that exciting, because it'll just be this, but there's not really a whole lot I can do about that. But thank you so much for watching, my friends. I don't typically do that as an outro for vlogs, but I didn't know what else way to send this off. I'm very happy with the way things have been going. I've just been cruising and enjoying things, and I'm maybe not necessarily ready to get back into like a lot of content, but I will be making stuff when I feel like it, and I'll be streaming, which is good. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I know it looks like a child's house because I am a giant child with all the plushes and stuff around. I don't care. I'm happy with it, and that's all that matters. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and on to the next chapter, whatever that may be. It starts, well, it started about 5 months ago. I've been very delayed getting this video. Anyway, thank you. I'm rambling. Goodbye.